G'day guys, so another trapping video. So pitfall traps. They're a trap that I've done at least 5 times before using different mechanisms in Ark. And they're defined as a floor collapsing beneath the person when they trigger the trap, letting them fall down into a holding pen beneath. Now that's easy to do in Ark, but how can we do it in Atlas? Well, I had a bit of a play around, come up with a way and set a few of them out. So here I'll just make the simplest iteration of it. There's some advantages to building in Atlas, like stackable foundations. That's a big improvement, how you can build on uneven ground. But with that said, I don't particularly like building in Atlas. It's a very sterile environment, unlike Ark where you can do whatever you want. Here you're really limited by the game mechanics. None of the building tricks transferred over from Ark. Anyway, just start by building a 2x1 with a door on the front. Now build it one wall higher. No wall on the front there. Now using half walls, build it one more square up. Just 3 of them at the back. And put a ceiling up on top of those half walls. And now hang a thatch wall down. A ceiling coming out from the bottom of the thatch. And a couple of ramps coming from that down to the ground. Now there is a bit of a gap there above the wall, so we can fill that in with a catwalk. And I'll use a couple triangular walls to fill in the rest of that gap. And that's it. So I've put a few of these out, and I'd always put like a swivel gun up on top to make the structure look like it has a purpose, and given the impression that there's probably an ammo box inside. Now there's no equivalent to thatch like there is in Ark. Thatch in Atlas is the same as wood in Ark. It fills that same role. So wood's the same as stone, and stone is the same as metal in Ark. So you're going to want to pre-weaken it, which is a bit of a pain to do with stone tools. You really need metal tools to damage thatch. So I prefer to just leave it one hit off being broken. They tend to hit it before thinking what the consequences might be. So when they spy a weakness in your building, they go up, hit it, and fall down into the pit. In Ark, you'd use an aggressive dodo at the bottom of the pit to inform you when someone's trapped. They'd have to kill the dodo. But in Atlas it's chickens, so go tame a chicken, put it on aggressive and throw it in the bottom of the trap. Anyway, this is over on the North American PvP official servers. Them floating box drops are normally pretty crap. It's just if you need a bit of food or a few gold coins. Now that's one of the trigger alert not dodos, the chickens in this game. So one of the trigger alert chickens dying. Catching people in Atlas is nowhere near as common as what it is in Ark. The game's not really set up for it. Unless you set it in one of the lawless regions near a free port, then you can catch quite a few people, but then you have to actually be in that sector to get notified that it's gone off. I'm just dumping all my gear in this box here so I can quick travel over to the trap. This base was pretty well abandoned by this point, and I was just getting some stuff together to clear out. So I've just spawned in the base, so I'm going to grab some armour and a blackjack, and then go check the trap. Normally I'd lay a bed closer to the trap with a bit of gear next to it, but I'll speed this up. Yeah, you can't open doors with a weapon in your hand, it's quite stupid. If they have any armour at all, blackjacks are really quite bad. But it's not like Ark where we can just throw gas grenades at them. Doors are annoying in Atlas, you can't reach through them. So I had to demo that door to get him out. When you take their head, you remove their XP that they've accrued towards their next level. So you want to try and keep your head out of a guillotine. Anyway, I've got to go get back to my boat, which I just left out there. I'll just finish off old mate's boat. He has a bed under the deck, I think. Boats take a lot less damage when they're anchored. Anyway, it was just in the process of packing up and leaving, so I was about to have a voyage over the other side of the map. I got a couple of hours into the voyage and this guy decides to chase me. I hadn't quite figured out all the controller buttons yet, and most of the things weren't working for me. I couldn't shut the gun ports, I couldn't fire. I just had the NPCs auto-firing. The UI settings on Atlas is really bad. I couldn't see anything on that top left there. That's all off my screen on the TV, and I can't bring it back. Anyway, this guy chased me through 3 sectors, which is a long time in this game. Like, it takes a long time to get places. His ship was bigger, faster, and more manoeuvrable than mine. So it was a good thing it was a really bad shot. My boat was overlaid and I had everything I own on it. If I dumped weight, I'd be faster than him. If you go over about half weight in your boat, you're just dead in the water. This guy's firing bar shot at me, trying to take my sails out. But he's just really bad at it. You want to always keep your boat fast, because there's nothing I can do to this guy. Even if I start doing damage to him, he's just going to peel off and go away. And I can't chase him. Here I'd actually starved to death. And he still couldn't hit me. Was close, that one. So the next sector's Freeport, so that's all I've got to get to. Once I get there, I'm immune. And he won't be able to sink me. Although, frankly, I think I was pretty safe from this guy. Spent a good 45 minutes just going in a straight line. It's kind of weird. If your cannons hit your own structure on your own boat, they continue on like invisible and hit the other boat. That's what happened there. Anyway, that's only my second Atlas video. I don't know if you guys like that, but I might try to make a few more.